What's that? You got scuba snacks.
Ube cake, raisin cake, and something.
Sweet.
Critter hunter.
Welcome back. Welcome. I'm going to show you a beautiful sight. Oh, that's a beautiful sight, Alex.
That's what I was thinking, man. Why did you not point that at Alex? What the hell, man?
Alex, is a beautiful sight.
Yeah.
Look at all that.
How many tanks is that? Only macaroni. 2, 4, 6,
4, 8, 12, 16.
I was told.
How many are diving?
That's a lot of consumption.
Yeah.
I'm so lucky there's no calories in air. If there's calories in air, Jeffy,
Maybe
I'd be like a
I don't think.
same exact as I am now. So we're at a place called Wild Scuba because we're gonna do some late night diving, and I don't know, we're gonna do 2 dives at night, and I don't know if it's gonna all be 1 episode or 2. Jeffy.
Yeah.
Hello guys.
Alex.
Hello.
We got a bunch of guys with us today because yeah, we wanna find some Circe and stuff, some rare critters. Fid's here somewhere, obviously, but where's Nudifer? Nudifer's coming today.
Yes.
Look at this air consumption. Look at that. Little cigarette, little air tank. So we're diving out of these guys' property because they're right on the beach and a really good dive site at night. It's not a good dive site during the day, but at night it transforms. You guys have seen this in other episodes, but Serpentpil.
Alright, we're gonna find some CRCs, very tiny, rare critters, hopefully harlequin, because
Yeah.
you said they've been found here a few days ago.
Yeah, at night.
And
But they're so hard to find.
we're always mentioning, guys, we keep finding new species. So
Yeah.
if there is a new species on the dive, it makes it so much fun.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So the critter season kind of ends in October or August, and then it's octopus season, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Not like distinct.
I think so.
yeah. This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah,
Where are you
best-
from,
Really
brother?
reddish.
I'm from Colorado.
Orangey.
Yeah. What's your name?
Yeah. John.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah, we right here in front of your house, kind of maybe to the left. It's really good at night, late at night.
Sure.
It just transforms from the day.
A lot of nudie.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for today.
Great. And so you're heading that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty far left. A lot of Circe and weird nudies that every time we see something different.
Every now and again you see a Spanish dancer.
Really?
I haven't seen one this year yet.
We
but
did.
I've seen.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's the one.
great.
maybe a month ago we saw one.
Here.
Yeah,
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love those things.
yeah. There's a lot more rare ones here though that we want to find.
Cool.
Ready for some nudie hunting?
Hello.
We brought Nudifer. Well, he brought himself. It's a long ride.
Oh.
So you ready for 2 dives tonight?
Wow. Rock and roll.
We brought the Circe expert.
So
Jeffy's the tiny nudie expert. Alex is the shrimp expert.
Name.
He just spit over there.
We'll see.
It's almost, we'll go in like 10 minutes or something. Have you been here late at night?
Just think I did
2 dives? Yeah, I think we did 2 dives once. So.
Yeah, but how many months already?
Yeah, a long time.
Long time.
It's not that good during the day, but at night's pretty awesome. Welcome to the wild reef at night. And the first thing I run into on the artificial reef is this huge nudibranch, about the width of a basketball. Of course, I had to get a close-up shot since I'm the macro lover, but you can see it's big old warts and awesome coloration. This dude, I tried to zoom out so I can show you how big it is, and you can see he covers a huge part of this reef. Really awesome find and beginning of this dive. And then I saw this little tiny squat lobster, but I didn't get much footage of it. He was too shy. But that's okay, because this next critter is one of the coolest things I've ever been able to film. Have you guys ever been to the Philippines or maybe other parts of Southeast Asia and you've eaten lato seaweed? Well, this guy is the nudibranch version. Sometime in history, these guys evolved to look and blend in exactly like the lato seaweed. It's amazing. I wish I would have been able to film this guy next to it, but I'll throw a picture up on the screen so that you can show how awesome his camouflage is. And just like other decorator crabs and other species evolved to blend in, I think Navy SEALs can take a note from these guys when they're making some ghillie suits. So not only did this dive get started off right with a brand new species for the channel that I've never been able to film before, but it might be a new one for all of YouTube. This guy is quite common and I've always ignored him, but they're so funny looking that I finally just filmed it. It's a hermit crab and he's got all kinds of anemones and weird stuff growing on his shell. Also an expert at blending in. And I couldn't believe it when Jeffy called me over and he'd found another tiny nudibranch. Another new one for the channel and Project Nudibranch. So this guy, I have no idea what to call. And, well, if I had to name it for science, I think it'd be something about Dragon Ball Z. I don't know why. But this guy was about the size of a grain of rice, just like in my previous episode, and totally different. He looks crazy. We'll get back to that, because on the same coral was this cryptic shrimp. Now evidently I didn't get great footage of this cryptic shrimp, but I wasn't going to ignore it either, because I've only ever filmed one in all of my episodes. And so I was really glad to have found this dude. He was also on these churro type sponges, and after I filmed him for a minute, I had to go back to my nudibranchs. But before I did that, I glanced down and there's this awesome flatworm slithering around in the sand underneath. And as you can see, the plankton are really active tonight, really attracted to my dive lights. There's no other lights in the whole ocean. If I turned it off, it'd be pitch black. I wouldn't even see the hand in front of my face. So when I turn these bright 5,000 lumen lights on from Orca, well, everything in the ocean comes to take a look. Here's a weird sea slug that I've filmed on previous episodes, but hard to give up. It looks like a warty sea slug, but it's a nudibranch. It has the rhinophores and the gills. This one, my friend Nudifer pointed out on the side of a hard coral, and I couldn't believe this was a nudibranch. It was so tiny, so flat, so good at camouflage. I couldn't even tell what it was until I looked into my screen with the magnification on. This guy blends in amazing, and it's such a good find for the Nudibranch project, because I've definitely never filmed this guy before. I can't wait to look up its scientific name and show more of it. And now we're back to my favorite little Dragon Ball Z nudibranch, but look there on the left. It's another nudibranch. I think I might have filmed this one in the last episode. I have to confirm and see if it's the same exact species, but it really does look the same, just a different color. But I got to film these guys all together. This little tiny sponge was really active and tiny critters. And there's another nudibranch. So in this shot, there's 3 tiny nudibranch. The biggest one about the size of a grain of rice. And I just couldn't believe my luck, because I believe those two on the right, the clear ones, I think they're possibly new species for the channel as well. I filmed very similar ones on the last episode at Massapla North, but they were darker, different colors. But I think they might turn out to be the same scientific names. But still, these guys are so tiny that it just reminds me that there's a whole nother universe, a whole nother ecosystem that is so tiny that nobody even knows it exists. But look at these guys. They're running around, doing their thing, hunting for food, hiding from prey, looking for love. It's the same as us, but on a microscopic level almost. Alright, not quite microscopic, but you get the idea. Not something you see every day. Let me know if you guys have even seen these on YouTube ever. And of course, these things pop up at night, some kind of anemone, tube anemone maybe, and you only see them at night trying to catch plankton in the current, and it's a really beautiful find.
84 minutes. The earlier one was like 96, and now 84. We still have one more time to go.
I'm glad we brought tanks for two, because that was an insane dive. I think, dude, I just started counting in my head. I think I got at least four new nudie species.
Yeah, maybe 3, 4 for me.
Plus cryptic shrimp, yeah. Awesome stuff. The little green one with the green balls, Alex?
Yeah, they are like the seagrass. They're usually on the
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Like the ones you eat, you know? That the Filipinos eat?
It's called lato.
Yeah.
Lato.
We got a lato lodi.
green caviar.
That's a good one.
So anyways, pretty awesome dive. We're gonna wait an hour or something and then go again.
2-hour surface interval for sure. It's been a long dive.
90 something minutes and now 80 something minutes. So we're gonna go late because we haven't been really late here at night.
We was a bit lucky with the current. There's no current. Maybe that's why we do such a long
Well, the
dive.
tide changed a lot too, but no current. Yeah, that was awesome, man. Good one. I was so happy with that green one though.
Yeah, that was the first critter of the dive.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. See you on the next one.